Hello and welcome to today's video. This video is for all the students who are students currently at the International European University in Ukraine. And it doesn't matter whether you're from the Poland campus who doesn't exist anymore, or from the Malta campus who doesn't exist anymore, or simply from the online program itself. In today's video I will present you opportunities that you probably thought did not exist and that probably no other agency in the entire world is able to offer. Who am I? I'm a dentist from Germany, residing in Switzerland with my company and in the capital of Switzerland, Bern. And you can easily learn more about me over this YouTube channel, or if you go on study-in-bosnia.com. You can also check out the sister company from Germany, medizinerschmiede.de, which would be this company right here. It's 10 years old. You see me here as a dentist graduating from MU Sofia, having helped over 350 students already to get seated in a medical university in Europe. Here's the city, Bern, where I reside. And you have here a lot of reviews. For example, if you go here on Erfahrungsberichte, which means reviews or testimonials, you see quite a lot of them, and it has even a second page, and you have all these videos. A lot of them are even in English. Also on studyinbosnia.com you find interviews. So that much about me. Let's talk about your opportunity right here. So you've probably chosen this university because it's an online program, because the admission is easy, because you don't need to travel anywhere, and there are several reasons why you might have done so. So one option is you are currently not able to travel somewhere, maybe because of your partner, maybe because you have kids, a family, your father, you are a mother, and you have no other options. Or this was simply the only option that you could afford, as you could not, aside from tuition fees, pay for living costs, apartment, and so on. Or it might have other reasons. For example, your admission requirements did not meet any other campus. There might be a variety of different reasons why you have chosen this university. However, now the question is, how do you get from this university to an actual medical degree where you can actually become a doctor or a dentist? Because with that one, you're not going to go anywhere. Why is that? Well, first of all, you must actually get the license, medical license. In order to get the medical license, you need to work 2 years in the Ukraine, which is not possible, right? Aside from the fact that basically an online degree is not the way to become a doctor, which I'm sure you secretly know. I'm sure you know that, right? It's not like something that you can actually study online. However, I can save you with several options. We have had transfer students, quite a lot of them recently, because I think we're the only agency that has options for that one. So we have done a couple of those transfers this year already. It works amazingly well. And if you're interested, book a free consultation on study-in-bosnia.com. We have also education in Serbia, another company, and I work with universities in Bulgaria, in Poland, in Slovakia. So we have a lot of Hungary. So we have a lot of options. And when it comes to transfer, I'm doing a lot of them in Germany. I think there's no other university who has the same amount of capacities because of our contacts, network, contracts with universities, and simply the detailed knowledge about what transfer options exist, right? Some of our contracts are exclusive, so no other university agency is able to offer that university because we have exclusive deals. And that means that you will probably not find another agency that can offer you the wide array of options. And we can make seamless transfers possible, so you're not gonna lose a year if you passed all your exams, of course. If you didn't pass your exams, it shouldn't be more than 2 failed ones or 2 that are not cleared. However, we will find you the best option. When you contact us, we will check your curriculum, we will take 3 universities as target unis, and then we apply for 3 of them for the process, and we will choose the one that positions you in the highest academic year with the lowest amount of repeated subjects. That is how the process works. And for IEU, I would directly be able to tell you which semester you will be able to go according to your after reviewing your transcript. And as I mentioned, there are several options out there depending on what your goals are. Are your goals to study in a university that is recognizable in the European Union? Is it your goal to go to the UK? Is it to become an amazing student and study the USMLE and go to the US, which is a little bit uncommon for this university? Then after I know what is your aim, what are your goals, I will place you in the correct uni and propose you how we continue about that process. Also, I would like to state that we are usually the one agency with the best price worldwide for transfer students. So I think that we are a great fit for you, and we can make that process from you being an online student at some nefarious university to becoming an actual medical student with a recognized pathway at an accredited, nationally accredited university with a European Union curriculum or UK curriculum, a UK accreditation university. So depending on whether you're a dental student, medical student, we will have the best option out there, and there are much better options for you to get an actual degree in medicine that is recognized, that is making your situation, which is kind of vague, into an actual reality. And I pretty well know your situation right now, which is that you are studying medicine, and I'm not sure if you really believe it or if your friends believe it, but if your family believes it, but you can make that entry that you did there and the exams you did there, and you can transfer that to actually becoming a doctor. And I think a lot of people lost hope, and they don't really know that there are options, and they think, okay, if I want to study at a physical uni, I need to start from semester 3, or I need to start from semester 1 again, and it is so much money that I've invested here. How do I proceed, right? So it will not be the case for you. If you studied 3 years and you come to us, we will most likely have options for you not to lose any year. And we will most likely have options that are not more expensive than that university. So there's a lot of opportunity out there. Usually how we work is for transfer students, we have a small initial fee, can be as low as €250. And then after you arrive and after we finish the entire process, you pay the rest of the agency fee. And it is usually the most attractive offer that you will ever get from any agency. So far about the process, about the opportunities. If I would be you and I would study there, I would take the chance, and no matter what has held you back to study physically, I would now take the opportunity on transfer. Why is that? More and more universities in Europe blacklist Ukrainian online universities. That is simply a fact. In Serbia, for example, there are several universities who have blacklisted the IEU, so a transfer is not possible anymore. And as long as the transfer is possible, I would take that opportunity. A lot of students contact me in year 5 and they want to transfer. And there's a lot of problems arising from that. For example, there is a law in some countries that you might want to practice later on, that you should not have studied more than 50% of a degree in the same university. For example, if you do a transfer, you should have 50% in one country and 50% in the other country, otherwise the whole degree is not recognized, right? So you should not wait until year 5 and year 6. If it is already late and you contact me now, of course, I'm going to help you find the best solution, but you should not wait until year 5 and think that then everything is going to fall into place, because it can basically ruin your entire life if you wait. If you're now in year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no matter what, take action now. Get informed now and don't waste your career. I've had a lot of people who told me, Marcel, you saved my career by transferring you. I would have never thought that this is possible at that price. And I think that if you're not going to contact me or my team, you'll never find out. So much about that. I really do this out of passion, and I think that a lot of you guys lack the opportunities, lack the knowledge to actually make the transition now, and I can help you make the transition now. And a lot of the students, they're like helpless and they don't know the path. But a lot of you are also like in a process where you're like in denial. So this is also a wake-up call for everyone who's studying there and thinking they're becoming a doctor and are in kind of a denial. Guys, you must face the reality. This is like, you can't study medicine online. You should actually, it might be now a good entrance if we don't wait, if we don't waste any more time. Looking back, once you transferred, this is like your ideal setup, your ideal entrance, and it was a genius move. But if you don't make the transfer now and you wait and the doors are closing and the universities slowly and steadily stop admission from Ukraine, then it might as well become a nightmare, right? So take action now, stop being in denial, get consultation now from us. It's completely for free. It doesn't hurt to contact me. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna charge you anything for the consultation. So get it done now, and I see you on the other side. Always happy to help and happy to make your beginning story of a medical student and becoming a doctor a real success story in a physical campus in Europe. Thank you very much for watching. See you. Bye bye.